Hello there. I hope everyone is doing well on this Saturday afternoon or evening, depending on where you are in the world. It could be Sunday where you are. Ooh, hold on, I think my microphone got turned down. Hold on. Yeah, it's at 48%. Although some people have said, like, this is kind of nice where it is. So, I don't know. I might leave it at this level. You guys let me know if this is too low or if you want me to turn the sound up on my mic. But welcome. My name is Alexander Trapp. Yes, that is my real name, real first and last name, though people seem to have trouble with the last name. I swear to God, I have run into so many people who are like, Trapp is really your last name? I'm just like, oh my God. How many times do I have to say it? But it's fine. I'll just keep reminding people. Anyways, this is not a gaming stream, and I won't be playing video games today. This will hopefully be the first in a series of live streams where I will be documenting my journey into learning 3D animation. I have been in love with 3D animation pretty much ever since Toy Story in 1995 and Beast Wars in 1996, and I always wanted to learn it. And even when I had the opportunity to learn, like on my own pace, my progression has been very much a lot of stop and start. Start and stop, I should say. So I've always had to kind of like go back to the drawing board and start over again. So I figure, you know what, maybe if I do it on stream and I do it about maybe 5 or 6 days out of the week, each day or each week, for maybe about an hour at a time, you know, maybe I can have some more improvement on it, and you guys can watch and see. And if this turns out to be a nice kind of fun thing, I might expand this into not only learning Blender, but also learning other languages too, like Japanese, for instance. Spanish would be very helpful to learn since I live in California and there are a lot of Spanish-speaking people here. But today is first and foremost about learning Blender 3D. And that's where we're going to begin. And Taos, thank you for being here on Twitch and YouTube. I did see your message. I just kind of wanted to get the why and what I'm doing out of the way first. But yeah, appreciate you being here. And I do know the way. I know the way to your heart. Because I love you. I love all of you. No worries. Thanks. All right. So I'm going to try to do this in a way where I'm going to try to have like some chill music playing, and then also have the lessons from Udemy muted, because those are lessons I paid for. They're not like free stuff you can find on YouTube, and even then I guess people wouldn't want me to like rebroadcast their content from YouTube. So that's what we're going to be doing. I just have to figure out how to do that, and I think I know how, so that I can have music playing but also have the lessons muted. So let me show you my Udemy page. I'm hooked on that meme. Hey, no worries. Let me go over here to this scene. So here's Blender 3D. This is the startup screen. Well, there's like usually like a splash page here, and then you basically start with this, just a cube, a three-dimensional cube that you can manipulate and turn into stuff. Oh, what's going on? Thank you for the emotes. I just saw them splashing across the screen. I'm like, what? What's that? Let me go over to Twitch. Potato Rave. Nice. Yeah, so we'll have some music playing eventually. But let me do this. Let me drag this over here real quick. So yeah, this is Udemy. This is a place where you can buy lessons to learn anything you want. Of course, I've chosen Blender 3D, and you can see I've bought quite a few courses, but I haven't really made like I made more progress on this one with the dinosaur. And then I kind of started this one over here with the rigging and bring your creations to life, and anime character creator, make 3D anime characters in Blender. So, like I said, it's been a lot of stop and start. Or start and whatever. I keep reversing that. So I'm not going to show this on screen, just the fact that, you know, I bought these lessons. Let me dismiss this. And I'm going to try to use these, and we're going to document my journey from going from blocks to booba. Or whatever. Well, hopefully dinosaurs and dragons and characters. I also want to learn game design. I have more lessons over here that I bought. What did I buy over here? Oh yeah, destruction and physics and anatomy. I haven't bought a piano lesson. Maybe we'll do that too. Who knows? It just depends. Oh yeah, and 2D drawing. I wouldn't mind doing that, but you know, gotta practice. I do have a drawing tablet and a stylus. But yeah, so today we're gonna focus on. I think I'm gonna start with this one over here. Or maybe I should start with the dinosaur. Although it kind of got into a bit later on with this modular dungeon, and I got bored of that like really quickly. So I don't know. Anyway, let me go and get my Sonic playlist ready. And I think I know a good way how to get that going without you guys hearing the Blender tutorial. Hold on a second. Oh, I also have a grocery order coming in later, and let's see. Oh, nice. They found all my items. Everything I asked for. Now they just have to deliver it. Let me just respond to them real quick. Hope you're doing well. And thank you for getting these items for me. There we go. Alrighty. Jor, hey, welcome. And Nick Gamer, welcome. So, like I said, this is not a gaming stream. This is me trying to learn Blender 3D. You guys won't see the tutorial, but you will see what's going on over here in the actual, you know, animation file. But thank you guys. I appreciate you being here. And Mr. Coconut, welcome. Welcome, everybody. All right, let me try and get some... Oh, hold on. Door does not have... I'm sorry, would you like a replace... Oh, hold on. Dealing with some grocery stuff. Oh. Replacement is just fine. There we go. This is like the second time on a Saturday that I'm doing a grocery order while also doing a live stream. I swear to God, I'm not trying to do this on purpose. You gonna make a donut? Maybe. I might go with the let me go back to the thing over here. So I might go with the complete like Blender Creator Learn 3D Modeling for Beginners, or I might start with this one, Blender Animation and Rigging Bring Your Creations to Life, because these are both like basic They start off basic and then things level up. So I might have to go with that. Okay. Let me do this over here. But how are you doing today, Jor and Kay? Welcome. And I'm doing all right, Mr. Coconut. Okay. That got replaced. Wow. According to my Restream chat app, there's 13 people here. Let's see. Oh, okay. Well, the numbers are a bit skewed because it says like there's 6 people watching on X or Twitter. Because I am streaming on Twitter as well. So those numbers can just be like people who come by and glance and then just kind of dip out. So unless someone actually says anything on Twitter, I don't know for sure if they're actually there. So we'll see. So I'm just setting things up and getting text messages. Just checked out. Okay. My shopper at the grocery store is done. Alrighty, so I think I know how to do this. Right, I need to get back to YouTube. Wait, did I? Oh yeah, I have another window open. That's what's going on. That's what's up. So, just figuring out stuff here. Let's get creative. I'm trying. Wow, didn't know you're on Twitter. You didn't know I'm on Twitter? Towels? Yeah, dude. Let's see. I'm doing good. Installed new RAM, which was scary, but now I got myself a 64 gigabyte machine. Very nice. I don't remember how much I'm running with. I put my stats, like my computer specs, in the description of the YouTube stream. RAM. Oh, I'm running with 32 gigs. Jor's bigger than me. How can this be? Alright. We'll get started soon. I'm just trying to get the music going. And muting other stuff. Let's see here. So I think on OBS you can do a, let's see, like browser. I'm gonna try to go like, name that like music browser. And then let's see if I can get the link to my Sonic playlist. Where did I put it? God, now I got 3 windows open. Oh yeah, that's well, I mean, I can make that invisible once that happens. Oh yeah, it's already showing up on screen. Hold on a second. Let me delete that and then start over. Remove. Okay, let's try that again. Browser. No, don't make visible. Music browser. Okay, is that showing up on? Okay, no, it's not showing up on screen now. Good. I know how to do stuff. Shared you on Twitter and on Azalea's Discord. Hooray! Kay says 64 gigabytes of RAM. It's big brain time. And George says, lol, I had 32 for a couple of years, but I upgraded since I video edit and want to do 3D modeling someday. Oh, it's a good idea. Ooh, control audio via OBS. Heck yeah. Okay. How's that? Did that just start playing by itself? I think it did. Sorry about that, guys. Your ears probably just bled. Let me turn that down. Sorry about that. I can't even hear the music. I'm so sorry. It's a little loud. Never mind. Yeah, I just saw that. It just immediately started playing. My apologies. Good. Everyone's awake now. Good job. Wake up. It's learning time. All right, well, I'm glad to see that that works. So I'm going to bring the music back, but I'm going to bring it in lower. There we go. Now your ears won't be bleeding. Let me listen to this on stream just to see how loud it is. Where are we? Here we are. Okay, good. That's not so loud. Good job, me. My blood is flowing the wrong way. But wait, which way is it going? Is it going up or down? Giggity. Riot says, I see you are mastering the art of the block. Well, we're just getting set up. I was just trying to find a way to have music playing and not have the audio to the lesson playing. So that's what's happening. So you guys are going to hear that. I'm going to hear the lesson. And what is going to happen next is I'm going to put a timer on screen. And once I'm done with that timer, then I will check back in with you guys. Let's see, where is the count? Countdown? Countdown, okay. Yeah, we'll leave it at 15 minutes. Okay. So we'll do that. So once the 15 minutes is up, I will check back in with you guys, and then we'll see what's happening. I want to see something real quick here. Okay. I'm a lurk while I work on a video. Okay. Louder than the well, I mean, that wasn't me. That was the audio to the song, so I can't take credit for that. Alright guys, let's do this. We're gonna get 15 minutes on the clock and we're gonna start the blendering. Here we go. Okay, cool. So there's that. I'm gonna move this. I'll move this here. Make it a little bigger. Alright, I'm gonna focus now, so you guys talk amongst yourselves. And I will be back with you. You'll see me doing stuff on screen. So here we go. Okay, we're going to start back with lesson number 1, Introduction to the Course. Can you guys hear the lesson, by the way? I'm playing it right now. Tuck says hi. Hi, Tux. Be a good kitty. You can't hear a lesson? Okay, good. Then that means this is working. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Okay, so first lesson is about to begin. Understanding keyframes. Mm-hmm. Has the music stopped playing, by the way? Hey, Pichu. Welcome. Trapp, what are your PC specs? Go in the description of the stream, and you'll see what my PC specs are. Hold on, I gotta rewind this. Excuse me. Hold on, I gotta maximize this screen. Wait, where is he getting this information? Let's see, format. Do I have to click on the, or not click on the cube? No, the cube is highlighted. Now we're down here. Let's see, he's got format, frame range, time, stretching. Or is he on something else? Oh, he is on something else. I'm a doofy. He's on output. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that's what he's talking about. Hold on. Let me look at this. Has the music stopped, by the way? I don't think the playlist is still playing. I'm not getting any, like, yeah, nothing's playing. I think the song stopped. I may have to fix this. Let's see, URL. Use custom frame rate. Yeah, there's no music playing. God dang it. I thought I had this figured out. Curses. Okay, hold on. Where is that? That's over here. Yeah, I thought, oh no, the music stopped. Let me stop the timer. Pause the timer. Yeah, it didn't continue on. It just stopped. How dare it stop? It's right there. Let me go here, see if that... Well, no, that's just playing in my ears. That should be playing for you guys. Okay, I have an idea. Not a playlist, but oh, a mix. There we go. Okay, this might work. I just got to be mindful of the sound. Let's see, where's that sound? Okay, that's down there. Okay, let's do this. We'll change the link to this. I may just have to start downloading these songs to my computer and just have it be playing from a playlist from there, but we'll do that next time. Is anything playing? Oh, okay, yeah. Stuff is playing. There we go. I'll listen to it on stream with you guys. You guys should be hearing Open Your Heart right now. Here we go. Yeah, it's a PNG tube. It reacts every time like I speak, like, and I can even use different images to show off like what my character is doing if I feel up to it. Like if I type in like 2, he gets angry. 3, he gets all smug. 4, he's kind of laughing. 5 is playing games. 6 is being, you know, pervy. 7 is sad, and that's it. Yeah, my buddy Trickster helped me set this up. He made all of these images from like from the resting image to the action image. So yeah. Yep, some people use 3D VTubers. Some people use 2D. I opted for 2D. Okay, so music is back. No angry? Yeah, there is an angry. You look, that one's angry. See? Grr, I'm mad. I'm so angry. Woo! Everything sucks. Everything's awful. I hate things. Did I convince you? Was that convincing? Alright, back to the lesson. Let's see. Resume. And go. Here it is. Don't worry, the cube will move around eventually. I'm just listening to this lesson right now. We're gonna move it eventually. Yeah, it's a Sonic music playlist. That's why it's giving you Sonic vibes. Be patient. Oh. Actually, hold on. I gotta pause this. My groceries just got delivered. So I'll be right back, everybody. Let me put on Be Right Back. And we'll continue this. But you should still hear... Well, no, I guess not. Anyways, I'll be right back. Don't worry, everyone. I didn't die. Thank you for your patience. Sorry about that. I had my grocery order come in, and I had to put the groceries away. But now I am back. Axel, you come into the stream and you ask what I'm doing? Did you read the title? The title might give a hint. Sorry, just checking a message. I randomly hear a voice. Don't worry, I didn't die. Well, that's what you have to say when you know, have to disappear suddenly and you don't come back for like 15 minutes. And people are just like, what's going on? There's no music. There's just dead silence. It's like, what's happening? So it's a good indicator that I, in fact, did not die. That be right back screen is sick. I need to get someone to make me one. Well, I know a guy. His name is Trickster. If he shows up during the stream, actually, let me just send him a message. There he is. At my stream, but someone saw my be right back screen and they want one of their own. And I think you're the guy for the job. Okay. Thanks, Jeff. No problem. Hopefully, Dexter will show up to my live stream and he'll see that you are, in fact, the one who wants the Be Right Back screen. Okay. I got some other notifications. That's the other Discord server I'm part of. Okay. So the music should be playing again. So what are you making? We're not making anything in this first lesson. We're just going to move this cube. It's a very introductory first lesson to Blender 3D. I remember using Blender back in 7th grade. Oh, it's still being used to this day. Still free. Alright, here we go. So back to the lesson and I shall resume the timer. Oh, I guess the timer ran out. I guess I'll have to start over. Oh well. Oh, Mr. Coconut, Dexter says he'll be available very soon. Hold on, I gotta rewind this. Interesting. So that was G to grab, X axes, and then the number 5. Oh, that moved in that direction. Oh, okay. Alright. Oh. Alright. Hold on, guys. I will be right back again. This time I won't be gone for 50 years. Alright, back again. Darn it, I didn't even pause the timer. Let me do that. So, if you guys, for those who might not know, what I'm doing is I'm following along on a tutorial on this website called Udemy. Let me just show you guys again. Well, show you guys for the first time. So I'm following along with this, and then on Blender, you know, you can see what I'm doing. I'm not playing the audio for you guys to hear the Udemy tutorial because I paid for that, and I don't think I can rebroadcast paid content for free on YouTube. So there's going to be like a lot of like sort of dead air from me as I'm following along and trying to learn how to make Blender work. And the timer that you see on screen is just showing like how long I'm going to be focusing for before I come back and then chat with you guys. So feel free to chat amongst yourselves, and yeah, you know, I'll read what you guys have to say. I'll probably read what you have to say as I'm going along, but generally I'm just documenting my trying to learn Blender, and I appreciate that you guys have clicked on the stream and are wanting to hang out with me while I'm doing this. So that's what's happening. And Tate, welcome. He says, I have Blender installed on my computer, and I've opened it up multiple times, but I really have no idea what I'm doing with it. Well, that's why I highly recommend going to a place like Udemy. And you can, you know, pay for... Only buy the lessons when they're on sale, because they're like $10, sometimes $5. When they're not on sale, they range anywhere from like $80 to $200, and it's just like, yeah, I can't afford that. So that's what's happening there. So I really highly recommend going to Udemy, finding the tutorials, and then that can, as you see, this says, you know, like for all skill levels. So if you just want to, if you're just starting out in Blender like me, for the 10th time, then having something like this is really good. But I hope you're doing well, Tate, and I really appreciate you coming by. And I will put Udemy on... I'll copy the link and I'll paste it in chat, and you can check it out for yourself. I don't think the lessons are on sale right now. Let's see. Let me see what this opens up. Okay, good. That goes right to the lesson. And unfortunately, I can't see how much it is because it says you paid for this course last year. So, but it's there. It is there for the taking. Alright, back to the lesson. Resume. Let's see. I'm doing good, just doing some social media stuff and maybe some Unicorn Overlord in a bit. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about that game. So, yeah. Well, once again, appreciate you being here with me as I document my journey and trying to learn Blender. Just be dragging it to frame 24. Yeah, I thought that's what that would be. So, and then move that to frame 24. And that kind of moves like that. Now, that is that. I guess there's no looping animation yet. This, this, and set frame 75. It's a slow-moving cube. guess that'd be frame 40? Sort of? Maybe 38? What frame does he have this on? Yeah, frame 38. Okay, so frame 36. Okay, so GY5, enter, and then insert keyframe. Alright, so, yep, that's pretty much the first lesson in just moving the cube around and just, you know, just moving up and around, up and around. So, the journey to making characters walk begins with a single cube. Let me go ahead and pause the timer for now, because apparently, in the next lesson, it's just going to be, it's going to be a fresh Blender file. So, let me go ahead and save this. Let's go back here real quick. Oh, that's right. If I press numbers on that does this. Silly, silly stuff. Don't worry, we're not done yet. We're going to do another lesson. I'm just saving this. I will call this moving cube 3:22:25. Save. Alright, and then we're going to go to a new file and then come back over here. I'm going to stop the timer. Start or reset, maybe. Okay, yeah, it's just right there at 15 minutes. All right, so we'll just take a small break and just chat for a couple minutes. So, what's everyone up to right now besides hanging out with me? You guys got any plans for tonight? I'll be playing Dungeons and Dragons with some friends in about 90 minutes. So, that should be fun. In fact, I will put the link to that in chat so you guys can see that. YouTube. It's a trait predictions. Oh yeah, and I asked everybody, what game do you want me to play next? And people voted overwhelmingly for Ghost of Tsushima. There's 11 votes, so I'm guessing and it's like a 73-27 split. So it's probably like 8-3 with that. So there's that. Looks like I'm streaming Ghost of Tsushima after I'm done playing Arkham Knight. So that should be fun. Since you just reminded me, I guess my plans are to watch some people playing D&D tonight. Well, okay. I'm sure that's going to go very, very interestingly. I think we're going to be approaching some magic-wielding SOBs. So, looking forward to that and how we react to it. Oh, Jor's doing his Kingdom Hearts bingo night. So that's cool. I'm glad he's doing that. I need to get back to playing Monster Hunter Wilds, because I was having a lot of fun with that, but there's just been some stuff that's been happening around here. Got to see how this story plays out. Oh yeah, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing what our friend Zach has in store for us. And tonight, I'm going to use my physical dice to roll rather than relying on the website. I'll just need the website to calculate the modifiers and all that stuff. So yeah, looking forward to that. Oh god, I got so many windows open. Close these down. Glad the music's still playing. I wonder what song is playing. I can't even hear it. Sounds like some Crush 40 stuff. Who else is streaming? Oh, Dexter's streaming. He's playing some more Super Mario 64 co-op. I'm just dropping in on him real quick. Ugh, choking on my coffee. Alright, so that was fun. I was just dropping in on Dexter and watching him play. Resubscribe. I have been a Twitch subscriber to him for 60 months. So that's like, what, 5 years? Yep, 5 years of being a Twitch sub. Alright, well, I appreciate everyone else who is lurking or watching and just hanging out in the shadows. GBP, welcome. I didn't see your message because Restream chat is being kind of funky at the moment, and it's not showing anything from Kick. So thanks for being here. And yeah, so let's go ahead and continue on with our next lesson. Wait, is the Twitch stream going? Okay, yeah, it is. I just have to refresh it. Go ahead and close this down. That's still up. Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and continue on with the next lesson. So we'll probably just get through 2 lessons today. And then I'll try to come back on Monday afternoon if I feel up to it and do more Blender lessons with you guys, if you feel up to hanging out with me. And yeah, we'll just see how stuff goes. Uh-oh. Whoa, what just happened? Are we still here? Are we still alive? I think we are. Yeah, that was weird. Everything just blacked out for a second. Yeah, I just saw it on the live stream too. Alright, but we're good. And thank you all for the likes. Okay. So where is the tutorial? Close that window down. Here it is. Okay, lesson 2. Oh, this says community and support. Oh, okay. I've seen this already. All right, next one, timeline and record. Oh. Hold on a sec, folks. I think the music stopped again. Yeah, it did. There's nothing playing. God dang it. Why won't these things just work? Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to download something and have it just play off of my computer instead, rather than rely on YouTube. So, hold on. Give me a moment here, and I'll find something else. Yeah. Oh, no, wait. Is this... Okay, good. This is the entire thing. Oh, okay, that's at a decent volume. There we go. Should be hearing something now.
With got-to-be metallics, new colors, classic can also stand out.
Not quite what I was expecting, but okay.
Shades. All change is bold.
What the heck? Oh, it's playing a commercial? Why is it playing? Oh, because it... Sorry about that. You guys usually want to get away from YouTube commercials. Hold on. Let me... Goodness. Mute that crap. Okay. I was like, what is that voice? Yeah, next time I gotta use something like Chill Hop, so my apologies. At least the latency is pretty low, so that's good. Let me know if you hear any commercials again while I'm playing stuff, or doing stuff rather. Oh, right, so you need to set the end frame to 24. And then just have that. A pulsing cube. It's alive! Its heart is beating! My god! How's the blender incoming, Trapp? Well, as you see, I have made a pulsing cube. It's beating with a heart of its own. I just gotta figure out the music situation later on. But yeah, we moved a cube, and now it's a pulsing cube. So, this is just the first part of the second lesson. There's gonna be some more stuff happening. But yeah, I really appreciate you being here, Riot. As soon as I finish the second lesson, I'm gonna end the stream. And then I gotta get some food going for my mom and I, and then I'll be all ready for Dungeons & Dragons at 5 p.m. my time, which should be 8 p.m. your time. This, that over there. that again. Okay, which one did he delete? Oh, the Euler ones. Did those even add? I think the only one that added was the X. Yeah. There's none for the other ones, unless I did that wrong. Which is very much a possibility. Okay, well, since this is the only one, I guess I'll go ahead and delete that one. Oh, but that kind of brought it back down. Alright, let me undo that. Control Z. Oh, because I deleted the location. Okay, that's why I did that. The Oilers. The Houston Oilers. There's no data there. There's no frame data. So I guess there's nothing to delete, really. So, there's slight difference. Let me pause this. So there's slight differences between like the Blender program that I'm looking at in the tutorial and this one, because this is called Goo Engine, and Goo Engine, oh my god, my guy is laughing. Sorry about that. Goo Engine is all about it's specifically made for making 3D anime, whereas Blender and Blender like 4.0, that's for just like generally everything, whereas this is like a specialized version of Blender for 3D anime. I'll explain a bit more in a bit what kind of animations I specifically want to make. If you've hung around the channel for any period of time, then you'll probably know this answer, but if you're not familiar, then I'll show you. So that's why, I mean, you can't see it on the tutorial side because I'm not showing it, but there's slight differences between the Blender program that they're using and the Blender program that I'm using. Alright, back to this for a moment. Oh, I started the timeline over. Whoops! Oh well. Okay, 360 rotation on the Z-axis. Oh yeah, like, yeah, there's no rotation that's been recorded already, so let's do that. So yeah, let's play this here. Wait, did he want a 360 at the end frame or in the middle frame? Oh, it was at the end frame. Okay, hold on. I've got to delete that. Let me control. Let's see. So, is that deleted? Yes. Okay, so the 360 is meant to happen on the end frame. I get so confused so easily. There we go. Now. There we go. Now that makes sense. Okay. Anime was all you had to say. They know what kind of animations you're making. Oh, yeah, and believe me, Tate, I follow a lot of those animators on Twitter. Yes. Yes. God, if I didn't have to play D&D in an hour, I would totally watch Beast Wars. Apparently, from my stream, Trapp said he was on his way to making Jiggly Booba. And you would be goddamn right, Riot. That is indeed my plan. Oh, look, my guy's making the exact face that I wanted to make anyway. Good job, me. Nope, wrong. Nope, nope, wrong. There we go. Yes. Yep, the journey from blocks to booba begins today on Dragon Ball Z. Alright, where am I? Who am I? What am I doing? So that would be, what, 48 frames? So I guess you'd have to just click and drag this stuff so it would last. Well, I guess I'll see what the instructor has to say. Interesting. So, am I on? Yes, I'm on frame 24. Grab. Nice. And that moves it all the way to frame. Okay. This to frame. Excellent. Whoops, that stopped that one. Okay, so that's that for this lesson. So we're going to go ahead and just stop here, stop the timer, all that. We're going to save this file. Go back over here. I'm going to save this as my VTuber guy is smiling. Well, I mean, he should feel a little proud of himself. Call this spinning cube 3, 22, 25. And so yeah, there we go. Let me stop laughing. Stop that laughing! And so yeah, this is what we have for today. We've got a jumpy spinning cube. And then on the other one, let me go back. Open recent moving cube. We had this one where we just kind of move this cube up and around. Oh, I think that ended at like here. So this ended at frame 75. So end here 75. So then we can just kind of do that. So yeah. You spin the cube right round. I sure did. So that's what we did for today. It was a simple journey, but, you know, it wasn't going to be anything, you know, too advanced. We are just starting out in Blender. But I really appreciate everyone being here and hanging out. and all that good stuff. Let me go ahead and mute the Sonic music. Cubes have become synonymous with your channel. Truly, yeah, especially if you went back and watched like the first episode of Amina. Like that was the whole, I was like, what possible name could I come up with for an evil organization? I was like, we'll call it the Cube. So let me go to the YouTube channel whose animation style I want to make things like, and you guys can see exactly what I'm going for. I think his name is Dillingoo. Hold on, where's my... Whatever, I'll just type it in. Go to YouTube. Go over here. Here it is. So yeah, this is Dillingoo's YouTube channel. I'm not going to play any of his videos because I'm not going to rebroadcast his content. But this is essentially the style of animation that I want to make. And you can see like just how fluid and amazing that it looks, even from the preview right there. So that's what I'm aiming for. And that's what this journey into learning Blender 3D is all about. So we'll do another one of these live streams of me trying to learn Blender. We'll pick this up again, hopefully on Monday afternoon. If not, it'll be Tuesday, maybe Tuesday morning. I'll let you guys know. I'll put a link in the channel. What style did you have to use? What do you mean, what style? You know, these characters are 3D models, essentially. So, you know, they're designed by people. It's designed to look like anime style. And we're just going to go from there. All right, so we got... Oh, we only got 2 people. Well, you know what? I will raid my buddy Trickster. He's playing Super Mario 64 co-op right now. So I will raid him. Try and raid him on YouTube as well, because I think he's streaming on YouTube. And then in an hour, we'll be playing Dungeons & Dragons, so we'll be back on my channel, so be sure to tune in for that. Let's see here. I think it's in customization, redirect. Here we go. And, oh my god. Type in, please. Trickster streams it. Here it is. Okay, great. Hopefully that'll send you guys right over to his stream afterwards, but I just want to make 100% certain that that is indeed going to be the case. And as for Kick, unfortunately, I don't have anywhere to redirect you guys to. So, if you're watching on Kick, forgive me! Okay, let me make sure the redirect is set up. Great, it is. Okay. What animation style did you use previously? So beforehand, I used what was called Go Animate. And then after that, I dipped my hand into this other animation program called Movie Zoo. It's spelled M-U-V-I-Z-U. You can look that up and see what that looks like. And I was going to make original content in that, but I decided it was too limited, and I don't want to be limited anymore. So that's why I'm striving to learn Blender, and hopefully I can come up with stuff like this. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and like I said, I'll be back in about an hour. So thank you guys for hanging out. We'll do another one of these streams on Tuesday or Monday or Tuesday. I'll set it up for Monday, but if I can't do it, because I have a doctor's appointment and my mom has a doctor's appointment on the same day, so Monday's going to be a bit busy, but if I have the strength, then we'll do some more. All right, thank you guys for hanging out. I'll see you soon, and may the thick be with you all. Bye-bye.